Hey, just a heads up, this video contains spoilers for Jujutsu Kaisen. And consequently, the trigger warnings that come with Jujutsu Kaisen. Please watch this video with caution, especially if you don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyway, let's get into the video. Hello, I haven't been posting on this channel, but I was walking and then I had a brilliant idea for a video plan. So back in February, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen with a new friend that I made. Back then, I didn't really process what I was watching. For context, I started with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1. So I didn't know what was happening. I was like, okay, oh, this guy with pink hair, Yuji Itadori, is adorable. This might be okay. And then all the stuff that happened in Season 1 happened, and I was really confused. Like, oh my goodness, the Jinpei situation broke my heart. I was like, what do you mean there's no like happy ending with this guy? Like, why, Gege, why? And I was so, I was also very interested in this one character that I just saw like randomly, and just like I saw bits and pieces of. I was like, who the hell is this guy in the shadows? Looks like who looks like, I don't know, like the next villain or something. I was like, who are you? And I'm so shit with names, so I was like, I did not catch anything. I was like, oh my god, I don't know your name, but you're tall and you're scary looking, and you're wearing a white thing that makes me think you are scary. So to say, my first impression of Yuta Okkotsu was that I was scared of him. And then I watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and I okay, just in case you didn't hear or heed the trigger warning in the beginning, I am going to give you a trigger warning right now. Content warning, I will talk about suicide and mental health. So whenever I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen 0, I did not know why I related so heavily to Yuta. Like, I felt this instinct. I was like, oh my god, this guy's suicidal ideations are like, I felt the same. Like, I was like, yeah, I feel that. I've been there, like, especially in the beginning, whenever he was so like locked in himself and trapped in himself. And then whenever like the people in the whenever he went to Jujutsu Kaisen school and he was so anxious, and I was like, yeah, me too, Yuta, I'm also anxious. And at first it was just a surface level, like, yeah, I relate very much to this main character who is experiencing a lot of like doubts and anxiety and pressure. And then I loaded it. It's September now, so I loaded it, I think 7 months later. It's only then that it really loaded in my brain that the reason why Yuta means so much to me is because I am him. This is a really hard thing to say, and this is a really hard thing to put on the internet so willingly, which I will hold myself to do because, I don't know, I feel like it's important. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time talking about this, even though I said I wanted to make a video about why I'm like Yuta, because like it just doesn't load in my brain. It doesn't, like, I have such a brilliant idea, but I know I want to tell you guys that, hey, all these things that Yuta goes through, that I go through, it's okay to be like that and to have those kinds of things, but I can't bring it in me to explain to people who don't know what Jujutsu Kaisen is why I can't do it. Like, I know my face looks like this all the time, and it's kind of a little bit unreadable. Like, whenever I look back at my videos, I'm just like, dude, your expression does not change. But I don't know. I guess I've always been controlled. I guess I've always been the type of person who thinks too deeply about things. And I just know that whenever I look back at this footage, I'm going to ask myself, why did you call this video Why I Relate to Yuta Okkotsu when you can't even talk about Yuta or your life properly? Do I have to? Does it have to make sense? A part of me says that yes, this video has to make sense. That yes, I have to be able to explain clearly why this character means the world to me. That I have to be able to share these experiences with you guys. But I'm afraid to do that because I cursed myself. I laugh, but really, like, I kind of did curse myself. If you think about it in the Jujutsu Kaisen analogy way, I am the curse. And you know what? That makes me powerful. So powerful. I don't know what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is my attempt at vulnerability, but I can't really be vulnerable. It's like my face won't even express anything. It's like I can't tell you why I'm Yuta Okkotsu. And that was the point of this video. Okay, I turned off the part of me that was overthinking and stopping me from talking. It's still not off. It's just taking a while. Anyway, sorry, this is a really hard video to make for me. So I'm sorry if it seems like it's not authentic or that it's not interesting. And I'm sorry that I didn't really get to the point. Yuta Okkotsu means so much to me, you guys. And whenever I look back at the first time I ever watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and how it never really occurred to me. It's so strange to me that I watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0 without crying the first time. And now, 6 months later, I haven't seen this movie in so long. But I want to cry because I'm remembering so much about my past, about losing someone so important to me. And it makes me want to cry. That's why it's really difficult to make this video. And it's difficult to make this video make sense because I'm remembering how I feel like I failed someone. And I feel like maybe that's a really real Yuta experience throughout Jujutsu Kaisen, is feeling like whenever people are dying, whenever people get hurt, it's your fault. And maybe I'm reading too much into Jujutsu Kaisen, and maybe I'm reading too much into me. Maybe I can't read at all. But yes, I can Yuta Okkotsu, I suppose. And this video was supposed to be me telling you why, but I couldn't. Because it hurts to know why. And it hurts to dig deep inside. And it hurts to let go. Thank you for watching this video, if you did. It means the world to me. It's a very difficult video to watch, but it's an honest video. I hope you're doing okay, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. I love you. I'm here for you. Take care. Always. Yeah.